Hi, I'm Danielle with Ribbon Storage, and thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be making one of the cards from my red metallic weave card kit. And if you want to know a cool and beautiful way to send your handcrafted cards, stick with me. At the end, I'll show you how. We're going to start by wrapping this beautiful taffeta ribbon around the embossed piece of Nina brand cardstock. There we go. Just going to put that right here centered on this embossed piece. Then we'll wrap it around and attach it. I'm going to put a little more tape on just so that it will hold in place and stick a little bit better to this ivory piece of cardstock that we're going to use. And we're going to, normally I center it right in the middle, but we're going to put this up in the corner to give us just a little bit of an edge to play with some of the other ribbon we're going to add. Next, we're going to add these two pieces of 5/8 inch ivory shimmer ribbon. And this does have a backside. You want to make sure you're putting the adhesive on the non-shiny side. And I'm going to lay that, just giving me a little bit of that black taffeta. Next, we're going to add the Pico. Now, because the Pico is so narrow, it's hard to put the adhesive on without it getting all over. So it's just easier to carefully run your tape down the middle of that ivory shimmer ribbon where the Pico is going to go. And then we can just lay that right on top. Next, we're going to measure out this gold 1/4 inch ribbon. It's a gold metallic weave ribbon. And I'm going to, I haven't cut it yet because I want to put this little knot in it. You can put it wherever you want. I kind of like mine off-centered a little bit. And I do that because you want to knot it first so that you can make sure you have enough ribbon. Then I'm going to just run again, because it's narrow and metallic, I'm going to run my tape right down the center where I want this metallic ribbon going. I've got a little bit of extra tape right under that knot. So because I'm using a removable tape, I can just rub that and it comes right up. It balls and comes right off. Next, we're going to add this piece of gold down here, and I'm just going to carefully, so that I can do it straight, put my tape on there. Then we'll lay that down. And because the rope, this cord, 2mm ivory and gold cord, is going to be the next thing we're going to put on. But because it's round, it's hard, you can't tape it. So I'm going to put some tape on the back and just pull it around. Then we'll lift that up a little bit. Again, another reason you want the removable. Put that down. I want it over the top of the gold, and I want it underneath that one. There we go. And over top of that gold. Now I can pick it up and wrap it around, and it will stick to this tape that we've got back here. Just put a little bit more, pull that around, and I'm going to secure it in place with my tape. The same with this gold ribbon right here. And I'm just going to bend those around now that we've got everything in place. That gold ribbon comes up because it's a metallic ribbon. It's a little bit tricky, but once we have it attached to the card base, you'll never even notice that. So just to keep it in place, we're going to run that tape right over the top. It keeps all our ribbon exactly where we want it and gives us extra adhesive on the back to keep your card front in place. All right, now we're going to add this to the card front. Just center it on that half of your already scored card base. And you're done. Now, I told you I'd share a beautiful secret with you on how to mail these handcrafted cards you've done. I and all my kits include 10 of these cellophane envelopes that are an A2 size. So these cards fit perfectly in it. Now you can mail them in this white one with a regular stamp, but I mean, how versus this envelope versus this, how would you feel to get this beautiful handcrafted card in this envelope right here? Just put the address on the card before you put it in the envelope. Then slip it in, and you want the stamp on the outside. Now, because it's a clear envelope, they call it non-machinable, is what the post office will tell you. So you need to have at least a 70-cent stamp or 70 cents worth of postage at least on the outside of the cellophane envelope. So you can do it regular, or you can mail this. I mean, how beautiful is that? And what a way to show off your beautiful handcrafted card. Make sure you put a note in it and send it. Don't save it, send it.